Hey guys, if you're enjoying the content that I'm making, please click that subscribe button. Also remember to click that bell button and make sure to tick that box to send all notifications so you don't miss out on any videos. With that in mind, let's get on with the video. What's up guys, welcome to Monchkinz Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is Monchkinz logging in to bring you another episode of Adventures Chat Log. This week's is going to be a little bit different. It's not scripted or anything because we just got the live letter number 43, I believe, about 2 days ago from the time of this recording. And because I was at work for the next 2 days, basically I was at work during when the live letter was happening. I didn't really have the chance to have a sit down and look at it, you know, and just absorb everything. And I have had my predictions for patch 4.3. If you were following me on Twitter, you might have seen it, and I will put this in this video as well on maybe on whatever side I decide to put it. So anyway, I'm gonna go through all the information that they have given us. I am actually looking at a Reddit post, and if you guys are interested in this post that I am reading, I will leave a link down in the description below. Basically, they have categorize all the content type and what content you will be getting for those particular type. So let's go through the solo content first. So obviously we are getting the new main scenario quests. Kind of interesting as to what will happen with that. We do get Namazu Beast Tribe quests. These are for crafting and gathering as well. We do get the Doman Enclave reconstruction and the new squadron dungeons. So for the solo type, basically I'm more interested in the main scenario quest and the Doman Enclave reconstruction. I'm kind of curious as to what that's going to be, because we already have Ralgar's Reach for basically our little endgame hub for most part anyway. And I mean, there's still a lot of people in Kogane as well, so we basically have two endgame sort of hub already. So I'm guessing this will be another one, but I don't see the point. But anyway, that's beside the point, I suppose. they can add whatever they want. For the foreman dungeon, we obviously are getting a new dungeon, which is the Swallow's Compass, which is I believe is like the tomb where you can see it in Yansha. I'm not sure whether this is gonna be part of the main scenario quest, which I thought it would be. In one of my predictions was that the four-man dungeon will be part of the main scenario quest. So it doesn't really say where I'm looking here if it's part of the main scenario quest. So I believe it is, because it's in Yansha, but don't quote me on that. So for 1 to 4 players, we do get the new deep dungeon, which is Heaven on High, which is 100 floors. So starting from floor 431 basically and higher, it gets a little bit harder. So it's a little bit more challenging. It's kind of like, I suppose, our old deep dungeon, which is the Palace of Undead, but it gets harder after floor 100, I believe. So yeah, it's basically something along the lines of that. So this is gonna be for level 60 to 70, and there's some sort of grand summoning, which there's gonna be a new button for grand summoning, which they didn't really give us any more information than that. So yeah, I suppose this is going to be great for those people who haven't leveled all their alt jobs yet, or for leveling an alt, if like an alternate character altogether. It's actually quite nice. 8-man dungeon, we do get a new normal extreme mode, which is not related to the Four Lords, which is quite surprising. My prediction was it was gonna be Suzaku, so that's way out. of what I have guessed. So, yeah, please don't kill me. So, and we do get the new ultimate boss, which is going to be in patch 4.31, which is going to be Ultima. And I actually predicted it's gonna be Ultima as well. I know there's a lot of people who predicted that as well, but my first prediction was basically it'll be the original 3 primals that you fight, and then basically Ultima will absorb their essence, and then you have to fight Ultima with all the extreme mode abilities plus more maybe. So that's just my that's my idea of what the ultimate fight will be. But obviously they didn't really give out too much details as to how the fight is going to be. But there this is not designed by Kenji Sudo, which is the one who designed the extreme mode primal Titan, and he's the one who designed the last ultimate coil as well. So we'll see what it turns out to be. I'm pretty excited. For 1 to 8 players, obviously there's going to be new Eureka update coming in patch 4.35. And I'm not going to go through much of that, but we do get a new area. 24-man raid, obviously we get the 24-man raid, which is going to be the Ridorana Lighthouse, which is apparently there's some sort of side quest associated with the crafter and gatherer for this. I'm not quite sure how that's gonna happen, but I'm guessing there's gonna be new items obviously for the crafters and gatherers to get. PvP, we do get the new frontline daily campaign rotation and new HUDs for the feast. And for Crystal Tower training grounds, the map's going to be revised as well. For crafting, new custom deliveries, which is what we currently have 2, which is Monago, and I forgot the other one's name at the moment. It escapes me. But apparently we're going to get more custom deliveries, which means probably more easier to get red scripts and yellow scripts. As far as I know, that's usually the reward and plus money, of course. So that'll be pretty great for those people who are trying to catch up in terms of gear with the crafting and gathering. You can definitely buy those a lot more quicker. And as for me, I think only my gatherers aren't really geared. So and I'm not really into the gathering of those items. I usually just get the crafting ones. I like the crafting yellow scripts. I never really got how to do the gatherers though, because I never did it. So I'm so, yeah, I don't know. For housing, guest books will be added. Basically, people can leave you a message and you can look it up, I suppose. But the big ones is obviously job adjustments, and at the moment there are 3 jobs that they are thinking, which is Dark Knight, Samurai, and Astrologian. My prediction was Dark Knight, Samurai, and Ninja, but I guess they didn't add Ninja. I mean, Ninja was a long, like a ballpark sort of prediction for me, like a very bold one, but we knew that Dark Knight and Samurai was getting their buffs, and I thought Astrologian needed one as well, so I did include that in my predictions as well. For others, we're gonna be getting cross-world link shells, which is really great. You can only get 64 people to start with, but that's a start. I really like that idea, since you get some of your raid members, sometimes they're gonna be over in other servers. So we're finally also getting the companion app update, which is basically the app for Final Fantasy XIV. There's a lot of issues with this. in my point of view. So I'll leave it to you guys to actually read through what all the you know, what it entails basically. So there's a free what do you call this? It's a free app, and there's a premium subscription to it too, and you get all sorts of different kinds of additional perks, I suppose, if you would go with the premium, which I didn't really like what they've done with this. So it's all like sort of pay to win in some cases, but since I don't really care much about like market boards and stuff like that, I'll just leave it aside. Also, items converted into glamours can be reclaimed now, and perform more performance actions, and loot system changes to alliance raids. Basically, it's gonna be all greed, which I don't agree with as well, but what can you do? Maybe we can get that out. And we also get the normal raid roulette as well, which is really nice. I believe it's just gonna be Alexander, and they didn't mention anything about Omega, but I think Alexander, it's gonna be the normal modes as well. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Remember to click like, subscribe, and share this video if you find it helpful at all. As always, I'd like to hear from you guys what you think of all the things we're gonna get in patch 4.3. And I'm sorry that this is not the usual ACL where I read the script, and yeah, this is basically going back to the old ACL. Anyway guys, this is Monchkinz logging off, and I'll see you guys in the next level.